Hello guys. Welcome to another video. This is Wisdom King YouTube channel. By the way, subscribe over YouTube channel for more exciting videos of that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Spoiler alert, in this video used images just for reference. Chapter 1. The Eve of the Festival. Part 10. If you haven't seen previous videos of Chapter 1 yet, take a look, there is a link in the description. You're the Demon Lord Rimuru. Funny to see you personally greeting us at the door. Well, Sir Masayuki is a renowned hero. Not even a Demon Lord could afford to ignore him. Hee. What do you think, Masayuki? Wanna settle things right here and now? Sheesh, that was so friendly of them. I was glad they'd rescued those elves, but what did I do to deserve getting dissed like that? Well, gotta bottle it up. Anger right now would be ill-advised. I was trying to frame myself as a helpful, harmless Demon Lord, on good terms with Hinata and everything, and no way I could let that effort go to waste. Haha, harsh words from the hero's friends. Well, out of appreciation for your rescuing our countrymen the elves, you are free to enter and stay in this town. I could even prepare a house for you, if you want, and feel free to stay as long as you like. But just so we're clear, I'm not interested in settling anything right now, alright. There were merchants around us. I decided to take a friendly, humble route. It didn't exactly provide the results I wanted. Haha, look, the Demon Lord's afraid of you, Masayuki. The large, semi-nude man who took the reins roared in laughter as he looked down at me. I understand you are seeking friendship with us humans. But I'm unsure how much I can trust this. The rumors say that you're the one who schemed to topple the government of farmers. Perhaps you've managed to trick Hinata the Saint well enough, but don't expect to be so lucky with Masayuki here. Talk about turning a deaf ear. They were hell-bent on making me out to be the villain, it looked like. But oddly enough, the hero himself still hadn't said a word. He had tried to, but every time, one of his companions would speak up first. To be honest, they were acting more like groupies. HMPH. The evil must be dispelled, if you ask me. Sir Masayuki, defeat this Demon Lord at once and bring peace too. Guys, I'm telling you, we've already got peace. The nearby merchants were giving me confused looks, no doubt totally lost. If I didn't put my foot down, I felt like there might be repercussions. But I couldn't really stage a fight here, before I could get too worried. However, someone tossed me a life ring. What are you guys doing? Yuki, in a fresh set of clothes, had already heard the commotion. Oh, Yuki. For the first time, Masayuki spoke up, and from the sound of it, he had been hoping for divine intervention as well. But his companions weren't having any of it. Well, hello there, Yuki. Why is the master of the guild himself keeping tabs on a Demon Lord? I'm not, Jinrai. Guys, Rimuru seriously wants us all to get along, okay? And as proof of that, I'll point out the fact that you're all still alive. So the larger guy was named Jinrai. Yuki explained to him about how I'd fought Hinata to a draw and that I'm not a bad Demon Lord. It didn't convince all of them. What do you mean by that? The way you describe it, are you implying that Masayuki is weaker than Hinata the Saint? Don't be that harsh with him. A mere Demon Lord could never stop Sir Masayuki. And even the guild master could never be forgiven for insulting him this way. Masayuki himself was still silent. He sure had some extreme fans. Yeah, Yuki. Like Bernie and Jivu said, don't treat Masayuki like a fool, alright. I don't know how strong Hinata's supposed to be, but a draw's the best she could do against this guy. In that case, it's time for the headliner to make his debut, ain't it? Masayuki could whip this Demon Lord easy. The lauded hero looked like he wanted to be somewhere else right now. Maybe he didn't seek conflict with me at all, then. Yuki, realizing this himself, stepped up to assuage his friends. Guys, calm down. Like I told you, Rimuru isn't hostile against us. There's no point fighting him. But he's a Demon Lord, ain't he? Who knows when he might hatch some nefarious scheme. And with the Western Holy Church sitting on the fence, ain't it about time Masayuki shows everyone just what kinda hero he is? No, I'm telling you. I see. I could understand where this guy Jinrai was coming from, actually. I was a Demon Lord, and he didn't trust me. And sure, if you weren't familiar with me yet, maybe you'd feel the same way as Jinrai did about me. I still didn't know what the so-called hero thought of all this, but at this rate, we'd never come to terms. So I decided to accept the challenge. Alright. In that case, I've got a suggestion. We are planning to hold a battle tournament at the festival starting tomorrow. If you enter it and emerge as champion, I'll gladly accept your challenge. That, and you'll be able to prove your strength to everyone there. Not a bad offer, right? I'll take the challenge, but before that, I wanted Masayuki and his team to enter the tournament. It'd help me learn how they fought, and for that matter, it might show that I shouldn't bother with them in the first place. A pretty shrewd idea, I thought, although I wasn't sure which of them would get to fight in the arena yet. I had planned to restrict the competition to fighters ranked below A, as I was still a little anxious about the arena's structural integrity. It did just fine against magic from high-level elementals, which was specialist stuff, but hey, if it crumbled, we'd just build it again. As long as we made sure no onlookers got hurt, us duking it out there shouldn't be a problem. Oh, you're in that much of a hurry to embarrass yourself in public. What do you think, Masayuki? You should accept the offer. It'll help spread your name far and wide. Yes, let's prove you're on the side of justice, in front of the very people you must keep safe. Yeah, Masayuki's attendants were all gung-ho about it. Masayuki was not. His eyes darted around, seeking an escape. Was this dude really alright? This wasn't, like, just a huge bluff or something, was it? Nah, it couldn't be. This gang apparently crushed Orthrus, which Soei described to me as one seriously dangerous organization. That's not the kind of feat you could bluff your way through. Even if he was a big faker, I mean, hell, he could say no anytime. Well, alright. I accept your invitation. Guess I really was overthinking it. After a few moments spent in thought, he said yes. Whoa, you sure about that, Masayuki? A worried Yuki asked. The hero smiled slightly. Oh, I'll figure something out. It ought to be just fine. It always is. That's a lot of confidence. Especially considering I'm right in front of him. Very good, I replied. And this being a tournament, there's not gonna be any killing, alright. Keep that in mind for me. HMPH. Who do you think you're talking to? Let's go, Masayuki. We'd better rest up for the big day tomorrow. Yes, Masayuki. Considering all the onlookers here, no way this demon lord's going to chicken out now. And don't worry. We'll keep a close eye out for anyone trying to poison or assassinate you. Anyway, we ought to get going. Better find out when the tournament begins. Rimuru, Yuki said as they left, you aren't really going to fight Masayuki, are you? I don't know yet. I mean, do you think he could win the tournament? That's what I'd like to know. Yuki sighed. He's won a couple Inglesier battle tournaments in a row, and honestly, I've never heard of him losing against a monster before. A lot of his strength is still an unknown to me. I could read it on his face. This was something he did not want to deal with. Well, whatever happens happens. But let's give this a positive spin. How? Having a bona fide hero in my tournament's a mark of prestige. It's all about perspective. Yes, this was a thorn in my side, but compared to conferring with demon lords or fighting Hanata, it didn't strike me as that depressing. We'd need to think of some measures later, but I saw no reason to dwell on it any further.